And I think just like stating there's one and you have to stick to it.
Why is that?
Mine would probably be quite different.
For example, actions are not required that suited to one gender.
Why is that?
I just think it's like upbringing. I just think people are complex creatures.
But what if a system takes into account the differences of people, their complexity, their needs, and their diversity? What if there is a system in which the one who provided that system is well aware of that differences and diversity of the people?
I suppose it sounds great. I just guess I don't know what it means. Like, it's easy to say. I guess I'm like, what do you mean is different about this ideal culture of what we've currently got? I don't really
You see,
understand.
people's needs are different depending on culture and society, the context that we are talking about at times. As Muslims, we say Islam provides a system of governance. People can live within that system on certain higher principles of justice, tolerance and understanding, peace and security. So it doesn't matter even if you do not follow the state religion, for example, which is, okay, believers should be of this religion. Even if you don't follow it, you will still have the peace and the security and, you know, your rights maintained within that system. Because that's coming from someone who is, you know, well aware of our differences. We have to, I mean, if we cannot...
I agree, we need a society. Like, we require laws and we need violence to maintain them. I accept that. I guess it's always an interesting question of what they should be. And I definitely disagree with some of the Muslim ones, some of the Christian ones, some of the current government ones in the UK.
I'm sure you would, for example...
It's just a really complex question. I don't know. I don't think I really have a view that's interesting to you.
That's fine. But if you think about it, on a human need level, there are
I don't
things...
think I can really talk to you about this because I just agree with you on like a theoretical level. And I guess it's on the actual applicable level where we'd probably disagree.
That's where Islamic history would be interesting for you then. When Islam was implemented on a societal level throughout the lands, from Spain and Andalus and Cordoba, how were people in terms of their spiritual development, in their technological development, in their scientific development, in their societal development? I encourage you to read the history of Islamic Spain to start with, and
I've started the Silk Roads. It's tough going,
and the Renaissance that happened in Europe, and why Renaissance happened in Europe.
Great. Anyway, it's nice to talk to you. I don't think I've got anything to really add to make this interesting for you.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you know what Muslims believe though about their creator?
Probably not. No.
So we believe there is.
Please don't tell me.
No,
I'm not interested, but I'm really cold.
Okay, never mind.
Feminism for a few hours.
No problem. We can talk about another time, perhaps. But you can find out about what we believe. The very purpose what we are here for is to worship none but God, and to serve our God. Otherwise, when we die, what's going to happen to us?
I'm sorry, I've got quite.
But war isn't. Are you interested to know there's a best model out there?
No, I'm a bit more. I'm just not that sort of person, you know. I'm more interested in like doing stuff, getting stuff done.
Me too.
Rather than the concept of.
See, we all agree on that. We don't want to see people suffering. We don't want people oppressed and someone who's been exploiting them. These are Islamic principles that you will agree with.
I think we can all say that. I don't think there's many people who'd be here and say, like, oh, I really like some people being exploited. I mean, there probably are some.
There are.
I
There are
doubt
a lot
they'd
of
be out
people.
here saying it.
You'll find a lot of people, because the whole capitalistic system, is thriving on exploitation of others, enslaving others within the economic slavery machine. So you'll find actually Islamic governance, Islamic ethics and morality interesting.
I'm sure it would be fascinating. Have a really good day.
You too. Take care.
Nice to chat.